at the top of the stretch. Approaching the start. They're off and pacing. Pappy's Pistol showing speed from the outside. In the middle, that's Captain Hurley, and flashing speed along the inside. And joining the mix, that's Courts on Fire as they sprint to the first turn. Courts on Fire inside, Pappy's Pistol outside. And it's Pappy's Pistol working his way to the front. Courts on Fire now backs off in second. And coming away in the top three was Bourbon County. Following up into that fourth spot and getting down to the pylons, Captain Hurley as they pass the quarter in 27-1. Patiently handled early on, that's Light Up the World. He's back in fifth position, sixth, and a real handful there. Looking to come to the outside was Aquinas Hanover, and the trailer along the inside also under very tight lines, THKC Crunch. Halfway home, and they're chasing Pappy's Pistol at odds of 10-1. Courts on Fire, length and a half off that leader in second. Bourbon County stays put third. Light Up the World. He's going to have to brave it first over. He's on to take over third. Coming quickly and now about to move into second. After a 55-4 half mile, Pappy's Pistol soon to be confronted. Light Up the World gaining with every stride, and he's suddenly right up alongside the leader as they pace heads apart past three quarters. Tempo is quickening here. Three quarters put up 123 and 2, 27 and 3 in the third quarter. Pappy's Pistol digging in. Light Up the World on the outside, still chasing. Now off cover. Here comes Bourbon County raging with pace. Light Up the World in the center wrestles the lead. Bourbon County on the far outside closing. Pappy's Pistol still there. Light Up the World. Bourbon County, here's the wire. Bourbon County. Bourbon County up in time with a big late rally. Hauls down Light Up the World. Courts on Fire was closing well. 150-1.
A sweet little setup by Trevor Henry that worked out. Aquinas Hanover gap just enough, more or less due to the acceleration of Light Up the World.
Yeah.
You know, with the final 3/8 and allowed him just to, I mean, he literally just had enough room to get out and work out a nice second over Trev.
Raging with pace. Light Up the World in the center wrestles the lead. Bourbon County on the far outside closing. Pappy's Pistol still there. Light Up the World. Bourbon County, here's the wire. Bourbon County. Bourbon County up in time with a big late rally. Hauls down Light Up the World. Courts on Fire was closing well. 150-1. Elliott, Rick Burks, and Jerry Glantz. Trained by Paul Reed. And he's clicking for his first time this season in 2 trips posted. Enjoyed a solid 2-year-old campaign. 6-time winner last year, $154,000 banked. And he looks like he is off on the right foot this season as he heads toward Pepsi North America Cup eliminations. A sparkling 150-1 career best clocking for number 3, Bourbon County.
All right, the second division of the Some Beach Somewhere goes to Bourbon County. I'm joined by winning trainer Paul Reed after a great victory here tonight in this Grand Circuit event, and that's a big boost, I'd say, going into this Grand Circuit season with a horse that last year was a Kentucky Sire Stakes winner, and this year now has been racing here locally for you, Paul. Let's talk a little bit before we get to the race about how this horse came into your care.
Yeah, I trained in Spring Garden Ranch with Steve Elliott, and I'd seen him train, and Steve mentioned that, you know, if he come back good, that he'd be sending him up, and he sent him up in great shape.
Was that the expectation, at least as the way he was coming back, that they thought he is certainly a Grand Circuit caliber?
Yeah, I know he said he liked him in most, you know, what he had. So, I mean, Steve's had some nice horses in his day, so I'll take his word for it.
Talk about tonight's race. Last week, that first start of the season, I thought was a real strong performance, one that he needed. And then building off of that here tonight, what were your thoughts going in?
Yeah, definitely needed that start off the qualifiers. I mean, qualifying's nice, but you know, you got to get in the real world and race. So to see him race covered up like that and finish strong, I was real happy with that.
All right, well, as we look ahead now, the North America Cup eliminations are next Saturday. Is it all systems go?
Absolutely.
All right, well, congratulations. Enjoy this victory, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Paul Reed, Bourbon County wins the Some Beach Somewhere.